jokes. But you know, the problem is these people are too young for the jokes and they're not getting it. Yeah, yada yada yada. It's cool though because even though there's an age gap, I'm just fucking funny anyway. So haha, I'm getting the laughs anyway. Yada yada yada. I try to go on the elevator. Bam, they got that shit guarded. There's a fucking elevator guard in the fucking elevator. And I'm like, really? Good God. Good God, Solid Snake couldn't even fucking penetrate this fortress. This place was locked down tight. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't do anything. Good God, if this was a Metal Gear Solid, if this was a fucking level on Metal Gear Solid, game over. No one's gonna make it, you guys. No one's gonna make it. It's the end of the fucking. It's the end of the game. You couldn't even wear a box in this place. Couldn't even. They're the type of people that just knock your box over. Like, come on, what are you doing? Don't look at the box. Look the other way. You don't see it. It's invisible. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was Harry Potter and I came in with my favorite blankie, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be invisible. You can't see me if I come in with my favorite blankie. It's invisible. It's an invisible fucking cloak. These guys don't know fucking, they don't got no movie magic. Anyway, they can't see it. Whatever. So, fucking elevators, out of fuck, you can't do that shit. So I just go back up the escalators, and now I'm just cracking jokes with the fucking. It's the same, century that was there before. The same she about her money she. It's two different she's now. It's the young she about her money she, and then there's an older she, which I didn't know she was older until I started talking to him. But oh my God, is that the police? Am I supposed to be here? Anyway, I might have to wrap this up, you guys. Fucking buzzes on me. Anyway, you guys, so I'm fucking talking to these two guards, It's the young guard and the old guard, and they're like the young guard and the old guard, they're fucking united against me. I'm like the middle guard, I'm the guard in the middle. Young guard, I'm talking to him and I'm finding out young guard, she was like fucking a 2000-ish kid, 2007 or something. I guess she was born or something like that. The old guard was fucking from the 70s. Me, middle guard, I'm from the fucking 80s, and it's just, fucking late 80s. And it's just like, wow, what a world. You got the old and the young united against the middle. I guess I'm the new generation. X marks the spot. I'll take it. That's a cool generation to be a part of. Anyway, I'm just talking to this guy, so we're laughing and laughing. And I forget what kind of jokes I was saying, but I get tired of that, and I go back and I start making more jokes with the dude downstairs. And then I forget exactly what was going on. Oh yeah, at this point I'm fucking Danny Glover because I'm getting too old for this shit, and it's like Lethal Weapon up in here. You know what I'm saying? It's just like ridiculous. Nothing's working. I'm giving them A-class material. Nothing can't get through. There's a lot. I'm even explaining to the 70s chick, like, come on, dude. You remember how it used to be back in the day? She's even agreeing with me. She's like, yeah, dude, times have changed. I'm like, come on, what are you doing? Just fucking, I'm not getting in, you guys. Cannot get in the club. So anyway, I'm downstairs again, and I'm like, hey, I'm getting too old for this shit. I'm on my Danny Glover. I'm blah, blah, blah. I go upstairs back to the second floor, tell her the Danny Glover. She's not getting it. Blah, blah. I'm a Lethal Weapon, though. So I go all the way back up, and I'm like, hey, you guys, me again. Hey, Danny Glover. Ha, ha, ha. And at this point, I think the old guy was getting a little pissed. She didn't say she was pissed, but she was saying, oh, her managers are coming and yada, yada, yada. Why are the managers coming? Who told on me? Are the managers spying on all of us? Either the managers are fucking spying on everybody from their high up in the sky managers, box top suites, wherever they are, or someone told. Either way, doesn't matter because at this point, the whole fucking movie mafioso comes down, and there's like a bunch of dudes, man, and they're all outside my weight class, each and every one of them heavyweights, man, fucking bouncer types, and they're ready to bounce me the fuck out of here. But luckily, I'm fucking Danny Glover right now, and I'm way too old for this shit. Whoa, oh. So I'm just like, all right, guys, I know why you're here. Gather around. I called a fucking team huddle right then and right there because I'm like, fuck it. Fuck it. Team huddle. Everybody gather around. I got something important to say. And everybody gathered. I was the center of the huddle. Quarterback time. You know, on my Peyton Manning or whoever these quarterbacks are. I don't fucking watch football. So anyway, Deion Sanders, he was a running back. Who was a fucking quarterback? I don't know. So anyway, whatever. I'm fucking quarterbacking and I'm just like, you guys, I'm Green Bay. And like, what the fuck, man? What's going on? You guys are packing me. I'm trying to get in the movies. Yeah, why is it so difficult? You know, back in my day, you fucking tell a few jokes, you make them laugh. Okay, you're a cool guy. Fuck it. You know, what happened to the fuck it? What happened to the fuck it? There's no more fuck it's anymore, man. What happened? You know, you make some people laugh. That used to be the price of admission. If I can walk up and make you laugh, bam, if I can warm your heart a little bit, melt the ice off of your fucking soul, bam. Remember Elwich Cleaver had a soul on ice? If I was there, I would have melted that, and he probably would have let me in. Well, anyway, and they're just like, oh, sir, we understand. We feel the same way you do, but it's just like a different time these days. And I'm like, gee, I bet you, yada, yada, yada. They were really cool about it, honestly. These guys are really cool. We're all kind of like probably birds from the same feather. We're just in different teams, you know what I'm saying? It's politics. It's just politics. They're on their team. I'm not on the team. I'm free. I'm independent. I'm an independent agent. I do what I want. But they're on the team. They got people telling them what to do and stuff. So I get it. I've been there. It's not a diss. It's just a fact of life. La, la, la. So we were really cool with each other, and there was no hard feelings. One of the guys, he escorted me down. I'm making jokes with him the whole way. He's laughing. And, before I leave, I shake his hand. He shakes my hand. It's all respect all the way around. I'm like, thank you for the show. I made you laugh. You made me laugh. Blah, blah, blah. I'm out of here. The funniest thing was I wasn't even in the right movie theater. The movie theater that I was aiming for was across the street. That was the fucking biggest final laugh of the day. I'm like, what? I'm not even in the right theater. Oh my God. It's possible if I would have went to the right theater at the right time, I possibly could have, who knows what alternate timeline. That's an alternate timeline theory. We don't know. So anyway, I leave the fucking AMC and I go across the street to Regal, and that's fucking crazy, dude. You got two of the biggest movie theaters in the nation, like right across the street from each other. How fucking awkward is that? You know what I'm saying? I'm even asking the guy, like, do you guys have like intense rivalries with these people? Because this is like fucking Pizza Hut and Domino's right across the street. This is like North Korea, South Korea. How fucking intense can it get? Whoa! Do you guys have like armed guards come out every hour and then do you know how it is in the Koreas? They do the gun spinning and they show off. They like to show off. They fucking do ha-ha, and the other one's like ha-ha. I don't know if you ever been to the Koreas. Blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I imagine it's a little bit like that. But he's saying, no, not really. It's whatever. So I'm like, okay, sure. Probably. Yeah. Who knows? So anyway, I'm going across the street, and now I'm in the right movie theater, and I'm like, cool. This feels a little bit more like home. I'm not gonna lie. AMC felt a little upscale, a little too tight, like a little too uppity. for my taste, if you know what I'm saying. I'm at Regal now, and this vibe feels a little bit more right. It's kind of more down to earth, it's a little bit more earthbender-ish. Sure enough, I go up the escalator. Right to my left, there's a Five Below. That's the sign that I needed to see. If you're in the vicinity of a Five Below, you're in good graces. So I'm like, wow, what a relief. Five Below. Woo, man, maybe this might be it. This might be my fucking ticket. I didn't have time to fuck around, so I just put a pin on it. I'm like, all right, I'm going straight to that Five Below as soon as I finish with this movie business. So anyway, I go back up the escalator, bam, there's a fucking guard, but he doesn't look as imposing as the other guards at the AMC. So I'm thinking, all right, shit, I might have a chance here. So I'll go up and I talk to the guy, and sure enough, he's just like, blah, 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 you gotta have a ticket, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, man. So I'm just like, well, shit. I'm not even gonna, oh, man, I wish I could tell you what I did, but I can't even fucking tell you, because if I tell you, you're gonna ruin it, and then, I won't be able to use it anymore, and people from the future won't be able to use it, so now I can't even tell you what I did, but I will tell you it was fucking funny, and I will tell you that it worked, because I got in, you guys, I fucking got in, more or less. But I didn't get all the way in. I just just the tips, you guys, just the tips. I just got the tips in, and it was just enough. But, sure enough, this place was also really guarded. I saw some guards in the back, and I'm like, oh, man, I don't know what these dudes are about. Are they going to give a fuck? They going to chase me down? I'm not trying to get German suplex for a fucking movie. It's not worth it, you guys. So I just go over and I start talking to them. I'm like, what's going on, you guys? Yada, yada, yada. They're cool guys, man. We're all cool guys just doing cool guy shit over here. So they're cool. They walk away. Man, I probably could have fucking made it. I didn't know where I was going, man. I was reconning still. If I knew where I was going, I definitely fucking would have made it. Oh, man, I fucking would have made it. But I didn't know. I did not know. I was ignorant. So anyway, at this point, the fucking manager comes out, I think, and we're talking. And the conversation's pretty cool, man. We're hitting it off. It's a pretty nice conversation. I'm telling her my shit. I'm a producer, yada, yada, yada. He's like, oh, and then one of her coworkers comes out. I don't know what her problem was, but she's like interjecting herself in our conversation, like, bro, why are you here? Go away. I don't know why she was there, but she was just like, it felt like she was trying to be a thorn for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, she left, and I'm talking to the manager, which is like the boss, and I'm saying, oh, man, is she your boss? And she's like, oh, no, I'm her boss. And I'm like, oh, wow, I'm talking to the right people. Because, historically speaking, I only fuck with bosses, more or less. I'm not saying I don't fuck with anyone other than bosses, but, mostly I just fuck with bosses. So we're talking, I'm showing her my movies, yada, 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 yada. Yeah, I can tell she's not a kung fu person, though, because I'm losing her within the first fucking... Oh, I think I lost her within, if the movie that I showed her lasted 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds, I definitely lost her within the first 30 to 40 seconds. She's not a kung fu, she don't get it. But I did let her know I was there to see the turtles, and I would be returning the next day to see those mutant turtles, and she was like, cool, I'll see you tomorrow. I was like, cool. What I thought was, back in my day, if someone says, all right, cool, we'll see you tomorrow, that means she made fucking preparations for me to fucking see the turtles tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Okay, she's gonna clear that space, she's gonna clear the air, hey, she's gonna let everybody know, she's gonna let all her people know, hey man, this guy's cool, I saw his movies, he's about that fucking life, he just came here to see the turtles, fucking let him through. That's what that shit used to mean. Boy, have times changed. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wild things specifically, is the conclusion for part one of this fucking tale. It's a fucking long one, dude. Good God, it's got to be a two-parter because I'm already 45 fucking minutes in, and it was not supposed to be this long. And I don't want to edit this right now. So I'll see you in the next thrilling adventure. Should I finish it? Should I finish it? Fuck it, you guys. So I leave the movie theater and I go downstairs to Five Below and everything's awesome because it's Five Below, but the fucking fan club is still there, so they're making it progressively less fucking awesome for me. And fucking security's following me around for some reason. What the fuck, dude? Anyway, was that day or was it the second day? I can't remember. Anyway, bam, I'm in Five Below and I see something that catches my eye that I have been thinking about purchasing for quite some time. I'm long overdue for these two items. And, it was just a situation where I never got around to it, but I was long overdue. And these two items in particular, I can tell you about them because I made the movies. These two items were the tomahawks. Not just any tomahawks. These were fucking Optimus Prime Transformer tomahawks, the strongest tomahawks that you can get. Optimus Prime had these in the fucking Transformers movies, so they're Energon primed, These are boss level tomahawks, and they're like soft but hard, soft but hard. Like Qigong, you guys, is soft but hard. It's soft enough not to kill you, but hard enough to know you fucked up when you get hit. You know what I'm saying? You get hit by one of these things, it won't kill you, but you fucked up. So that's what I needed, soft and hard Qigong. So I get these tomahawks, and let me tell you, dude, I got a tomahawks and I got a mask. And I was like, all right, let's fucking make this happen. I go through the line, I get to the cashier, and I'm like, all right, how much damage did I do? I kind of predicted everything was going to be $5, but I just wanted to make sure. And sure enough, dude, everything was priced perfectly. Tomahawks, $5 each. The mask, $5. I might have had something else that was also $5. And so I think it came around to $20. Wow! Fucking same price as a movie ticket. But look at all the things I'm getting. I'm getting two fucking Energon Tomahawks wielded by Optimus Prime himself, the greatest transformer of all time. Autobots, roll out. Okay, I'm getting two of those. A Pokemon mask, Pikachu, the most famous Pokemon of all time. I'm not really a Pikachu user. I'm more of a Raichu guy. If I gotta use a fucking mouse type Pokemon, definitely not going for Pichu. I'm not going for Pikachu, but I will Lieutenant Surge it up with the Raichu. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about the Raichu. So fuck it. Most popular Pokemon of all time and some other item that I forgot about. Fucking $5. Altogether, $20. Look at all this stuff I'm getting for $20. And you want me to pay for one movie. And I'm not even it's not even like I'm only gonna see it once and then, yeah, it's over. That's it. I can't have a physical copy. There's no DVD. You can't put it on a disc. There's no cassette tape. It's just a fucking throwaway. I gotta save the shit internally in my brain. Do you know how much stuff is in my brain? I'm not gonna remember this. Come on. I'm gonna remember it. Now I have to fucking remember it because I fucking paid $20. So now I have to remember it. I gotta fucking shuffle around space. My brain is old, dude. It's from the fucking 80s. You know how much shit is up there? Anyway, so now I gotta make new files and cabinets for this fucking experience. Thanks a lot. At least put it on a fucking floppy disk. Fuck you guys. What are you doing? If we gotta pay $20 for a movie, you should just put it on a disc. Like, you go in theaters, you see the movie, and then when you come out of the movie, they give you a free disc. Hey, man, this is the fucking movie you just saw. Thank you. I will do that. I will do that. That's acceptable. That's acceptable. Like when you go to fucking Six Flags or Disney World, and you're on the fucking roller coaster and you ride the ride and you pay for the ride, and then they take your picture while you're on the ride. So when you get off the ride, you have like fucking something that showed you were there and that you had a good time. So all we're asking for, I think I'm speaking for everybody right now. We want proof of purchase. If we gotta pay $20 for a ticket, fucking put it on a disc at this point. You might as well put the movie on a CD and give it to me after I get out of the movie theater, and then we'll call it easy peasy beautiful cover girl. Awesome. No harm, no foul. Everybody's everybody's happy. Do something. Be like John Q's wife. You gotta do something. I saw you guys on the news yesterday. You guys are losing ticket sales. Nobody's coming to see your movies. You guys are fucking up. I just gave you a great way to not fuck up. You're not even gonna pay me. This is $1 million idea. I should be a millionaire right now. You're not even gonna pay me what I owe. You're not gonna pay me what you owe. You're just gonna take my shit and run with it. And now I still gotta pay for your fucking movie. So hey, how about you just fucking do what I tell you to do and make it happen so that we can all be winners in the fucking future. So at the very least, and the fucking meat-eye, when we fucking see movies, and I gotta pay $20, at least we have a fucking floppy disk with the fucking movie on it, okay? God. So, yeah. So, wow, where am I? I'm back at Five Below, and I get all the stuff, and it's $20. And I'm just like, whoa, $20, good Lord, that's a lot. Because I'm still Chris rocking it right now. Oh, I'm still Danny Glover. I'm getting too old. Well, I'm not really getting too old for this shit. This is acceptable. But I'm definitely Chris rocking it. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm living in color right now. And I'm just like, okay, well, fucking $20. How about you keep the Pikachu mask and you keep this other item that I forgot about, but I will take these 2 tomahawks because they're long overdue. Woo! You know what I'm saying, brave hearts? Don't try to get in the club. I'm not going to tell you what I am. Don't ask me what I am. I am's what I am. So we are what we are. You cannot get in. No, there's no room for you. Stay where you are. Okay. It's a hard club to get into, and we're not accepting any new members right now. It's a family thing. You get it? Okay. So, anyway, yeah, man, I got the 2 tomahawks. It's a fucking great purchase, man. It was fucking awesome. The cashier ladies, they were nice. They didn't give me their fucking Instagram. I know they're on Instagram. They didn't give it to me, but, we had a pleasant conversation. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. And so I got out of there and I fucking went home. But before I went home, I think I made some videos. Did I make some videos? No. I left, I believe. And as soon as I left, I fucking ran into the hottest fucking... No, I couldn't even leave. I was gonna leave. Oh my God, I was gonna leave. I was fucking leaving and I couldn't even leave because as soon as I left, some fucking mob showed up with their hooting and hollering, with their banners and their signs and shit. I don't know what they were doing, but they were out there, and I was not trying to be around these people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, no means no, you guys. I don't, not all mobs are created equally. Not all parties are created equally. So I don't know who's in charge of this party. But, the last fucking party I went to is not cool, you guys. Oh my God, I don't even want to get into it. Just wasn't cool, and it left a bad taste in everybody's mouth. And, people talk about how horrible that shit was to this day. I'm not saying I didn't meet any cool people. Yeah, dude, I met some cool people, but it's just like, nobody's trying to party with you guys anymore. Sorry, no one wants to. All right. So anyway, man, I'm trying to get out. The fucking mob's there, and I'm not sure who's in charge of this mob. But what I do know is none of the fucking previous people from the previous mobs that I used to associate with, none of these motherfuckers are on my Instagram blowing my shit up. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So as far as I'm concerned, I don't have any fucking mob friends or affiliates. I'm alone, and I say it all the time. I don't know why people are trying to insert me in their clubs because I'm a solo dolo. Lone wolf extraordinaire. Fuck, if you wanted to help me, you should have been liking my shit consistently all the time. But you don't, so fuck you. So anyway, the mob's outside, and mobs are doing what mobs do, and I'm doing what I'm doing, not trying to get in the mob. So I can't even leave now because the mob's there. I could leave if I wanted to, but I'm like not trying to associate myself with the mob because as soon as I walk out the door, there's gonna be fucking, paparazzi snapping the cameras and shit, and they're gonna try to make it look like I was associated. They're gonna try to use my likeness for their whatever they're doing. I don't know what they're doing, but they're gonna try to use my likeness against my consent, which is funny because back in my day, mobs were all about consent. I guess not anymore. I guess they just take what they want. Ha ha ha. Anyway, so I'm like not falling for that fucking, how you say, banana in the tailpipe. So I'm like, fuck that. You're not getting my picture. Cause fuck, we know. Listen. Us tomahawk people, us four-color people, we know all about the picture taking and the soul snapping. Who do you think taught you? Oh, soon you forget. Who taught you. Fucking taught you how to Boston Tea Party. Without us, you wouldn't even know the first thing about how to throw a Boston Tea Party. Fuck you guys. Anyway, fuck it. I'm like, no way, Jose, you're not gonna catch me with that one. So I just fucking walked back in the movie theaters, and then one of the ladies at the movie theaters behind the booth, and I'm just letting her know, like, dude, I was trying to leave. I can't leave now because the fucking mob's out there, and I have a court case, like, in a few days. I cannot be seen with this type of rowdy type stuff. I gotta go to court. The judge is gonna see this, and it's gonna look bad on me. All the people I'm in court, all the court people, they're just gonna see it, and it's just gonna look bad. I got an image to uphold, you guys. I cannot be doing this. And even the movie lady is agreeing with me. Yeah, she did. She was like, oh, wow, I didn't even know you had a court case. Wow, that makes a lot of sense when you fucking blah, blah, blah. The problem is nobody asks questions these days. They just assume. If you would have fucking asked me a question, you would have fucking got your answer. But they're afraid to ask questions because they know they fucked up. So they don't want to ask the questions because they know as soon as they ask, it's Sheba time in this motherfucker, and they're gonna get dealt with a sickle to the heart, and it's over for you. So that's why they don't ask questions. So anyway, the mob left, and as soon as the mob left, I left. And as soon as I left, guess who I ran into? Oh my God, it was Destiny's Child. Dude, I met Destiny's Child. It was crazy. Oh my God. Whoa, it was fucking crazy, dude. It was like the original Destiny's Child. It was fucking Kelly. Roland. It was fucking Michelle. Don't know her last name. And it was the one and the only Beyonce oh my God, not the fucking Beyonce, I'm talking about the curly hair Beyonce. Remember curly hair Beyonce? Remember? Alright, dude, it was like that fucking Destiny's Child. Remember when fucking Charlie's Angels came out and they did the theme song? Hey, all my women independent. It was fucking independent women, Destiny's Child. It was fucking crazy. And I'm like, oh my God, it's Destiny's Child. Oh, baby. And it was cool, dude, because they were like, I got a chance to meet Destiny's Child. And we were talking about our likes and shit. And it was like, what? You do photography? Oh my God, I do photography. What a small world. We're both doing photography. You take pictures, I snap pictures. You're a shooter, I'm a shooter. What? You make music? Oh, I make music. I'm into the classical shit. I showed her my ocarina. I didn't play it, you guys, because it wasn't the right ambiance for that particular type of sound. You gotta be somewhere where your acoustics are gonna travel, and that place was just not the right environment. It was too much going around. But at least I showed it to her, and you were like, oh, what is that?